What's going on, everyone? So we're gonna let her rest for the afternoon and we're gonna take the day cab. I was just on my pre-trip here. That's what the day cab has in it, a Cat C15 Acert. We got her looking pretty good today. So I did my pre-trip truck and trailer. We're ready to fire her up. And we're gonna go haul some equipment. This morning with this truck. We hauled a couple septic tanks this morning, and now we're gonna go to a job, pick up 2 lifts, and take those to South Jersey. That's my little Ford Ranger there. I've had that thing for a long time and it just keeps running. So what's not fun is going from my truck to the day cab. I mean, it's not a problem, but like all of a sudden you climb into a truck and your knees are crammed up against the dash, you know. It's like these day cabs, like that's all I got. Can't go back any farther. So your knees are kind of jammed up against the dash, and my truck, like I can slide the seat. Sleeper trucks, you can slide them back into the sleeper a little bit and you have all kinds of leg room. But it's alright, it's alright. So we're gonna take this 2 lifts to Jersey, and then we are gonna be picking up a lift. It's not really on the way back, like we're gonna come back most of the way and get a lift. Actually, I think it's a loader, a John Deere loader. And then after that, we got to pick up one more. That's just a quick move, so we'll probably have a little bit of a long day till we get everything wrapped up, but it won't be too bad. It'll be fun for sure. It's always fun. Farmers are out in the field working the ground in this nice weather. That nice truck right here. Alright, I gotta find 2-man lifts. This is for the new building our guys are doing for a trucking company, actually. Got a bunch of milk trucks. So this is gonna be, yeah, a truck shop. let's get everything chained up yet. I got my harness off. As soon as I get the lifts off, I take it off. Or as soon as I get the lifts on, I take it off because it's uncomfortable. But, you know, it's what you got to do to meet all the safety requirements. And it is a good idea. I mean, when you're in one of those baskets and something goes wrong, you know, you're going to fly out. So it's good to have a harness on. Loaded. 2 lifts, that's how we do it. 4 chains on the lifts, on each lift, and a strap over the basket. They got the locking pin in the middle, so you really don't have to put a chain on the basket. Stop the next guy. At least he's thinking of the truck. Left me go and then stopped the car behind me. Might be a little loud with the windows open, but man, the such a nice day, I gotta put the windows down. Behind this big guy. Big load. Doing all kinds of work here on the Delaware Memorial Bridge, so 2 lanes open. Smooth sailing today the way it looks, but it can be a little bit of a mess. I've had these 2 lanes closed for a while now. I don't really know what they're doing. I guess they're redoing the bridge, the concrete on the bridge, and I'm not sure what they're all doing. They've been working on it for a long time. Like these guys have been cutting a bunch of rye already, or triticale, whatever they had on there. Actually, right there's, he's cutting some off right now. Day to do some fishing, that's for sure. We're in Vineland now. close to the job site. Alright, we made it to the job site. Get these unloaded. I think I'm going to put them right over there in front of that material. Alright, I got all the chains off and just threw them in the middle. Just gonna put the ramp up in the back, or down rather. And to prevent blowing any airbags, we'll come in here, drop the airbags in the truck, and the airbags in the trailer as well. Forgot to air the trailer back up, which is a no-no because there's certain spots where it actually rubs in here if you don't forget to flip the switch back. So can't forget that, or we'll shave a tire. Over there, I believe this is more turf farming here, and then up ahead we got an orchard. Looks like they cut a bunch of the trees down, and I don't know if they're going to plant new ones or how that works. A nice pink color to it right now. Beautiful. Nice case magnum in there, hooked up to a disc. Now, we got any farmers on here? Is that the right color? Red? See, I'm a Case IH guy, so I like red equipment. And there's for the John Deere people. There's your green equipment. I believe this is an Atlantic no, Central Jersey equipment. Looks like we got chili soup in the crock pot today, so that'll taste good. at the Cowtown Rodeo, we got, I guess it's a flea market. I don't know. We should stop and check it out. There's too many people around. That rodeo starts back up next month. Every Saturday night. We'll bring the boys down sometime. And I still never stopped in here. I want to stop in there and get some new boots. Cowtown Outfitters. You got all kinds of nice apparel in there. Back over the Delaware Memorial Bridge. New Jersey into Delaware. Into PA, and we're gonna go get a John Deere 135. It's not on the way back. I mean, it's in Lancaster, so it's right off of Route 30 in Lancaster. So, you know, we basically came the whole way back, about 20 minutes from the shop, and then we're gonna get the 135 and take that back to the rental place. That's who we're hauling it for, the rental company. So I think, I'm not 100% sure, but I think a John Deere 135 is a loader of some kind. I'm not sure if it's a, yeah, loader or backhoe, but we'll see. We're gonna load that in Lancaster off of Route 30 near Manheim, and just east of Manheim, and then we take that to Gap, and then we're done for the day. So not too bad. It's about 4 o'clock now, so we should be done by I don't know, 6 o'clock or so, 6 p.m. So not too bad. It's a big Magnum heading down the road. So we were coming up through, and Sam called and said there's a lift in Gordonville, which is also right off of Route 30, and he's got near my house in Leola. So I'm like, man, I might as well pick that up now. So I got that lift on the back now. Back there, a 600A, JOG 600A. So we got that lift on now, and we're going to head for Leola. And I think it just goes to, it looked like an Amish dairy farm, so I don't know if they're working on the barn or something, putting up a new building. So we'll drop that up in Leola, and then we'll go to Manheim to get the John Deere 135. Come on, go. That way I can go on the phone. nice weather. Tight corners here. Just gonna have to wait. Here we got to make another hard right, and let's just hope the cars stay back a little bit. Now, is this light going to change, or is it going to stay green for me? Yep, we're going to stop. Because the thing is, we got the railroad track here, so you know, once you're across the track, you got to go even if the light turns red, because the trailer will be over the tracks. And we wouldn't want that, so. This just seems to be one of those intersections where the cars don't stay back behind the white line, so you're always running into trouble, but this guy did, so it's a good thing, I appreciate it. If they stay behind the line, we got enough room. Now, if I have the other truck in the spread axle, that's a pretty hard turn to make right there. Go on this road very often. I'm not sure if it's a dead end or I believe it's a dead end, but it does say road closed half a mile ahead. And we had exactly a half a mile at the sign there, so I don't know. We'll see if we can get there. You want to work for a good local company. Ned Bard is here to the right. They're good to work for from what I hear. They got a lot of trucks. Alright, looking for 140. Yeah, see there's a little creek up here. And that's where it's closed, but I want to go to this place right here. So I'm gonna back in there. There's actually a 5-ton weight limit on that bridge too. So I guess this is where they want it. I'm gonna back in here and make sure it's the right place. So we got it unloaded back there. Amishman's gonna use it to cut some trees down, but we got the little creek rolling through here. The bridge has been closed for a long time. I don't know if it's broke or what. So the Amish farmer just went and put some cattle slats in there, and they come through here with their buggy, and I was here unloading, a van come through here. He just drove through the water. So we got to back out to where the trucking company is here behind us to get turned around, because I made a little bit of an effort to turn around here in the driveway, and I just seen right away that without going in the grass, I'm not going to be able to do it. So I'm like, yeah, what's the point? And one thing with the Amish people is they're really picky with the grass. So I didn't want to cut into his wife's grass, or, you know, afraid she's gonna shoot me or something. I'm kidding, by the way. But they are picky with their yards. So I didn't want to make a mess, you know. So we'll back out here, get spun around, and then go grab that John Deere loader. Alright, so it's not actually Manheim, it's Manheim Pike. But we're basically getting into the city here. We're in Lancaster City, that's where we're at. I'm not gonna go far into the city, just up ahead here, a couple miles, mile and a half. Oh, I was hoping it's not in the city. Environmental. I see all those, I guess you guys seen those nice Peterbilts. Must have changed names on this company or something, because it used to be something else. Alright, so it's a excavator, as you can see right there. Okay, yeah.
Both kill switches are off from that.
Okay, sounds good, appreciate it. Alright, I don't know who that was, but I guess he was the one using it. He just let me know that he turned the kill switches off. So, I'll make sure I turn those on. Alright, we're going to load it up right here, right by the no parking sign. Come on. Find the kill switch. Must be on the other side. Turn the kill switch on. Right there, he said there's 2 kill switches, which I wasn't even aware of. Got some wires above us, but we just keep the boom down where it's at, we'll be good. Loaded up now, ready to go. 4 chains, chain over the boom. Let's get her home. See, they got a real nice lineup of trucks here. Nice takeout Peterbilts, all decked out. So that was a nice place to load up. I was afraid it's going to be like, I seen it's along the street, so I'm like, oh man, this ain't going to be fun right in the city loading on the street, but it was nice, just a little back alley to load it up, so that was good. We'll get this thing back to destination, and then we're done for the day. nice trucks in and out of there. My brother loads in and out of there. He runs the south. He would actually be loading this evening and heading out, so we'll see if he's at the dock here. Look for a stretched Kenworth, black Kenworth. Well, there's a black Kenworth, but that's not him. So maybe he had it out already. I don't know. There's another nice Kenworth. Painted doors, man, that is so nice. We've reached our destination here. I don't know if it's the layout or what. It's a nice house and everything, but this is one of my favorite farms in Lancaster County. I don't know why. It's just it's the setting of it or what, but it's just a beautiful farm, always clean. They keep after it. There's not cows here anymore, but they still keep it clean and everything, and it's just a nice farm. A good ways off the road. Reminds me of the farm I grew up on, which we will be going past on the way to the shop, so I'll show you guys where I grew up. Get her unloaded. It's not the most ideal thing having a ramp trailer, you know, hauling stuff like this, but it works. You just gotta take it like this, easy does it, down over the hump. This is a good trailer though. Load King makes a good trailer, very heavy, so it's not gonna break right away, that's for sure. Just gonna park it right over here in front of this other lift. Live in this area and you need rental equipment, this is your guy. As you can see, he's got rental equipment galore, and he deals in equipment too, so looking for a good used piece of equipment, he does really well with that. The thing that's nice about hauling excavating equipment when it's dry like this is, oh, there are my buddies, the dogs. They always come say hi. But what I was gonna say is the thing that's nice about hauling excavating equipment when it's dry like this is you don't have to clean the mud off, and there's not dirt all over your trailer. That makes a real mess, you know, when it's muddy, and a lot of times the customers, they don't take the time to clean it off, so then you're stuck with it when you go pick the machine up. You gotta get all the mud and the dirt out of the tracks, which is a real pain. But it's nice when it's dry like this. Looks like we're gonna get a nice sunset again tonight. Let's get this rig back to the shop and call it a day. So right up ahead to the left is where I grew up, on the dairy farm. And of course, when I want to show you guys, the sun is right in our eyes, but you can see off in the distance there, you can see some silos and a dairy farm way back in off the road. That's where I grew up, and man, I miss that place. I miss it, that's for sure. Alright, so we're done for the day, and just got back to the shop. It is about 7:15, so got a little late tonight, but not bad. We're thinking about hiring another driver, or at least a part-time driver, to run the day cab. That way doesn't get late for us all the time, because there's a few of us that run the day cab. We just kind of fill in as needed. There's, let's see, 3 of us with CDLs. So, but it often happens that I end up, doing a couple runs when I get back. Go out early with the other truck, get back, and then work till 6, 7, 8 o'clock. But it doesn't happen all the time. But it happens pretty frequently without a driver on that one. But it works, and I enjoy putting in these kinds of hours too. I just don't want to be home late all the time for my family, But I do enjoy it. I mean, I love working late. So, but thanks for watching, guys. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the content and got to see some nice countryside today again. So I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you on the next one.